In an earlier demonstration, we learned how to record a sermon using the Audacity program and then upload it to the web server using FileZilla. Today we're going to learn how to add the uploaded MP3 file to the list of podcast sermons on the website. If you visit Ledge Rock Community Church or ledgerockchurch.com and click on the online podcasts icon at the top of the website, you'll see the list of podcasts. The first two podcasts are expanded so you could actually just click and play the podcast right from this page, and then as new podcasts get added, those then get pushed down into a link list here, as you can see. All of them can be accessed directly by clicking on the links or the titles to view the actual buttons to play each one. So what we're going to do is upload the latest podcast that we did in the example from the previous video. So we're going to open up another window in our web browser. We're going to go to ledgerockchurch.com/administrator. And when you get there, you'll see a login screen like this. And we'll enter in our login credentials, which I will give to you. And once we're logged in, we'll see an administrative screen like this. We'll want to go up to the top menu, roll over Components, then go down to the Podcast Suite and click on that. When we do that, we'll see a list of existing podcasts that have been uploaded. We'll scroll down, and since there's quite a few in here, we'll probably have to go to the next page by clicking the navigation down here at the bottom until we get down to the one we're looking for, which is May 11th, 2014. And you can see also that it shows that it has not yet been published. So that's a pretty good indicator of the one that you're looking for. So we'll click on the name here, and when we get to the next screen, it'll show you the sermon title, and it'll take the sermon title that you entered in Audacity and enter that in by default. If you need to modify that at all, you can do so, but if you've entered in the actual sermon title in Audacity, that shouldn't need to change. If we scroll down here, we'll see this is the embedding link that it automatically creates. You don't need to make any changes to that. And you can also see down here that the iTunes author is Joel Hawes, and that's correct. So there really isn't anything that you should need to do on this page unless you need to modify the title. Once we get to this screen, we can go up here to the upper right hand corner and click Save and Publish in an Article. At the next screen, we'll see again that the title carries over into the new article that we're creating for the website. That should stay the same. For the section, we'll want to change this from uncategorized to cite content, and then it should default over here in the categories field to podcasts, which is what we want to do. We need to check the published button. We want to set that to yes. And then the last thing that we'll want to do down here for the created date, down in the lower right corner, and the start publishing date, we'll want to set those to the date that the sermon was given on. Even if you're getting around to adding this days later, we want to set this to the actual date. So as an example here, we'll want to choose May 4th for both of those, and then we'll hit save. Once we've saved that article, it is now published. So if we go back to the list of podcasts and refresh our page, we will see the sermon title showing up. And actually it shows up below the one that we already have published here because I actually set it to the wrong date. Actually, this should have been 5/11. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this because this is just for our demonstration purposes today. But that is how you add in the latest podcast.